So our next speaker has a really ambitious mission. She's the CEO of Dopper and will take us on a journey to understand how they're putting an end to packaged bottles. She's Virginia Yanquilevich, CEO of Dopper. Please give her an applause. Virginia, thanks for joining. I also would like to remind you that you can ask questions. There will be a Q&A session after the presentation. You can use the app to ask the questions, and we will then read it. Thanks.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Oh, this is really strange not to hear your voices here for the interaction, but OK, let's do this for the first time. Oh, I need a clicker. Sorry.
All yours.
Nice that you are all here today. Can you hear me well? OK, so strange. Great. OK, hello, everyone. My name is Virginia. I'm the CEO of Dopper since 2017. And what I want to share with you is what we at Dopper believe is as clean and clear as water itself. We believe water shouldn't be trashed. It shouldn't be bottled, wrapped in plastic. It shouldn't be bottled, wrapped in plastic and labeled. It shouldn't be shipped around. It shouldn't be imported. It shouldn't be exported and taxed. It shouldn't not be scarce. It shouldn't be monopolized. It shouldn't be marketed. It shouldn't be sold. But it is. We are trashing water to the point that we can do the one thing we are meant to do with it: drink from the tap. And that's what we are here to change. Our vision is a planet with clean water for all, where plastic pollution is a thing of the past. It's a vision that matches my personal vision perfectly. Growing up in Buenos Aires, Argentina, I saw it with my own eyes what the effect is of not having access to clean drinking water. There were people in my country walking for more than 3 hours to collect water to drink. As a teenager, I decided to become a volunteer for an organization trying to address this problem. Today, I'm dedicating my work life to doing the same thing, but as a CEO of Dopper. Dopper exists to solve something, not to sell something. Our founder, Marijn Everarts, didn't decide he wanted to sell reusable water bottles, as the one that you are seeing there. He witnessed a problem, did his research, and created a product to act as a part of the solution. The best, most sustainable alternative for the mineral water bottle. So there will be no excuse for people to buy single-use plastic water bottles anymore. And that's why we were founded in 2009. And that's why we still exist as a company, to solve the problems caused by packaged water and the pollution it creates in our oceans. And nearly 14 years, Marijn started the company. We still exist because the problem still exists. When the problem stops, we stop as well. Our mission is to end packaged water by getting people to drink from the tap. Water is life. No water, no life. But 1 in 4 people around the world can't have access to safe drinking water. This is really a lot. But they don't have access to clean and safe drinking water in those areas. That's 25% of the population. Not having access to clean and safe drinking water leads to all sorts of health and socioeconomic problems. Drinking and using polluted water is linked to the spread of diseases. The Lancet report in 2019 said that polluted water was responsible for 1.4 million premature deaths worldwide. Humans can't live without water, but neither can the planet. Water is the lifeblood of the planet, which is why it is such a problem that we are polluting it with endless amounts of single-use plastic. According to the recent research, our oceans alone contain 170 trillion pieces of plastic. That's a number so large that you can really comprehend it, which should give you an idea of how the problem really is. So that's the problem, and that's why we are here. That's why we are here going after the packaged water industry, because it's an industry that's directly connected to both the problems, plastic pollution and access to drinking water. The packaged water industry adds to the world plastic pollution problem. Euromonitor figures estimate 1 million single-use plastic bottles are sold every minute. 1 million bottles per minute. That's around 5 million since I've been talking here. At the end of my presentation, when I leave, there are going to be sold 30 million mineral water bottles worldwide, which is a lot. With so many single-use plastic bottles sold, it's almost no surprise they end up polluting the environment. Take a guess. What were the top 2 most common found plastic objects in our oceans according to the study in 2021? Number 1, plastic bags. Number 2, single-use plastic bottles. In Europe, they are even the number 1 most common plastic item found washed up on our beaches. But packaged still water alone creates 25 billion kilos of plastic waste a year. According to a UN report that came out last year, that's 25 billion kilos of unnecessary waste. So packaged water stands in the way of access to safe drinking water for all, because water shouldn't be bottled, wrapped in plastic, shipped around, and sold. You should be able to drink it everywhere, straight from the tap. As you know, many people can't. And the more the packaged water industry grows, the less likely we are to reach the point where we have clean and safe drinking water for all. Why? I will explain why. A 2022 UN report revealed that in 2021, the bottled water industry was worth $270 billion. $270 billion. So globally, we spend that amount on still water. That's been extracted from the ground, wrapped in plastic, shipped around, is used once, and then become waste. Guess what we could also be using that money for? That $270 billion. Public water supply systems. Because the same UN report suggests that the 270 billion is double what is needed to provide access to safe drinking water to people without it for years. So this 270 is double of what is needed to give access to safe drinking water for everyone. And that growing the packaged water market actually slows down the progress towards providing everyone with safe drinking water, because it distracts the attention and money away from what we really need: quicker and better development of public water supply systems for everyone. So we are here to change everything. And to change everything, we need everyone. We are here to solve that problem by ending packaged water and getting people to drink from the tap. Yeah, I know, this is really ambitious. We need different kind of people, companies, and organizations. What do we need from people? We show people that by drinking from the tap and using a reusable water bottle that you bring and refill, you can easily ban packaged water from your life and our planet. Not so difficult. But we also need companies. It's not only the responsibility of the people. We urge companies to provide and promote tap water over packaged water in their workspaces by educating their employees and banning packaged water from the buildings. And the governments, we fight on a governmental level to make tap water both safe and accessible by lobbying for policymakers to impose regulations and ban packaged water from countries, one by one. Most of all, just like Merain when he started Dopper, we are still a problem-driven company. We focus on identifying the problem and offering the solution. Don't want to buy another single-use bottle? No problem. We launch a reusable bottle. Don't have water on the hand? We build accessible taps. Don't know where to find tap water? We created searchable maps with Google. don't have access to clean drinking water, we build taps with our NGO partners. Don't feel that you, on your own, can make a difference. We started a movement. Join it. Don't believe production chains are sustainable. We raise the production standard. And to reach our goal, we need to achieve one thing: lasting behavioral change. From governments to companies to individuals like you and me, we need everyone to change their behavior. And that's hard, because the problem can seem so big that everyone thinks they can do anything about it, that their actions won't make a difference. How could your behavior change the fact that 25% of people can't drink from the tap? Or that our waters are full of plastic waste? It's also hard because we don't control how you behave. If we did, packaged water would already be banned. Everyone would have access to clean tap water, and we have be out of business. But the hopeful thing is that a small change in your behavior can have a big impact when it comes to achieving our mission. All you need to do is bring a reusable water bottle, reuse, and refill in it at the tap instead of buying packaged water. That's it. A small adjustment in your daily life. You can say goodbye to the bottled water industry. Now imagine everyone in this room never bought packaged water again, or everyone at this conference, everyone in the country, everyone on the planet. Your small individual change of behavior could turn into collective impact that would put the packaged water industry out of business. Of course, even small changes in behavior are hard, so it's up to us as a company to take away any barriers around drinking from the tap, which is what we have been doing since 2009. For example, did you know we designed our bottle to ensure it would provide the best possible drinking experience? All our collections are based on insights about when, how, and where people want to use a reusable bottle. So there is no excuse for single use. But 2 years ago, in 2021, we had to stop and ask ourselves one question: are we missing something? Why is this bottle industry still growing? What are we missing? We knew that more than 9 out of 10 people in Europe, 9 out of 10 people in Europe could safely drink from the tap. We knew that water taps, the public water taps, can be found all over Europe. We knew that reusable water bottles were widely available. Everybody has a reusable bottle. We knew that we and others with us have been educated people on single-use plastic pollution, and we assumed that those things would be enough to get people to use a reusable bottle. In order to come up with the next solution and change the way people drank tap water, we needed to look past our assumptions and understand more about the problem. So we asked Tabula Rasa, a Dutch agency specialized in behavioral change research, to uncover the barriers that stop people from using public water taps. The research revealed 2 key drivers for people to buy single-use plastic water bottles instead of choosing to refill. Nobody said, I don't care about the environment. Nobody. 2 reasons. Convenience was one. I buy single-use water bottles because it's easy. And the second, the inability to find a public water tap. That were the 2 reasons why people still buying mineral water bottles. So people couldn't find the tap, didn't think it was easy to refill the reusable bottle, and were going to change just because we told them it was important. We weren't going to solve any of that by introducing a different size or color of our Dopper bottle. We had to step out of our comfort zone and listen to what the research was telling us. We needed to make easier, fun, and obvious to refill at the tap.
Join the refill revolution against plastic waste by making tapping fun and insightful, showing the impact made by your business. Dopper Water Tap. Tap for life.
That was the beginning, the research was the beginning of the development of the Dopper water tap, an innovation based on insights designed to change behavior. A water type that is recognizable, easy to spot. You can see it here on the hall when you enter. And we use nudges behavioral change through positive messaging and a fun tapping experience. We developed over 200 positive emotional messages for the custom droplet interface. The messages are randomly displayed whenever the tap is used, giving people a different experience with every refill. Finally, we made sure to make it a great experience for owners of the tap too, by including IoT technology that lets the tap track the number of liters that are dispensed, the number of single-use bottles and kilos of plastic waste that are prevented, and CO2 that is avoided as a result of using the tap. So everyone that is placing a tap can see the results that they have on the dashboard, and the user, every time that you tap, you get feedback on the usage of the water tap. So you can see what is your personal impact every time that you tap water from the water tap. These insights are displayed in a dashboard, allowing the tap owner to track their impact against sustainability goals and report on their progress with their teams and network. From our beginning, we have always been a problem, not a product-driven business, which means we are evolving business. We will keep using data to identify the obstacles stopping people from drinking tap water, to develop the right solutions that will help them to choose a reusable bottle, actually bring it and refill it with tap water. So together, we can end packaged water one insight at a time. Thank you.
Thank you, Virginia.
Yes.
That's fantastic, and thanks for all the work that you're doing.
Yes.
We have now a couple of questions that arrived.
Okay.
I would like to invite you here to
Okay.
take a seat, and so we have tap water.
Yes, I drink this one.
And I have to say something more personal. Whenever I'm abroad, whenever I'm traveling, and I see anyone carrying a Dopper bottle, whether in the backpack or drinking from it, I immediately understand that they come from the Netherlands.
Oh.
So I would say that it's becoming more than a product, but also something that really identifies an entire nation in a way.
Okay,
So that's
cool.
fantastic.
Yeah.
It's a great story, great initiative, and great goals. So what's your ambition for the future? How do you see Dopper going in the next 5 years?
Well, actually, what we want is to see a drop in the sales of the mineral water bottles. That's the end goal. I mean, of course, we are creating awareness campaign, education programs. We want to conquer Europe and to tell everybody the mission. But at the end, what we want to reach in 5 years is that it's not growing anymore, the sales of the mineral water bottles, but that is decreasing. And we are not at that point yet. So I can tell you different dreams, but this is the thing that we want to work on it.
And do you have any dream location for your Dopper tap water?
Yeah, of course, the high impact locations are like train stations where people otherwise will buy, because people are not buying those mineral water bottles because they don't care about the environment. It's sometimes just convenience, or you forgot your reusable bottle. And normally those places are stations when you are traveling, at a gas station, but also universities, festival organizations, sport clubs. So we will love to be there on those places and locations like here. So we are really happy that in a conference like this, you can inspire all the people to use a reusable bottle.
And you explained the role that Insight is playing for the development of Dopper, and of course to achieve your end mission. Is there anything unusual that you found in your insights? Anything that you were not expecting? Any behavior you were not expecting to find?
Well, actually, it's when I read the results of the research, I said, yeah, it sounds obvious, but it surprised me that people want to do it, but they don't do it. So it's like everybody, when you ask people and you explain them the effect of the single-use water bottles, they say, yeah, I don't want to pollute the environment. But at the end, they buy it. So you want something, but you do a different thing. So it's, it's tough. It's like you need to get a new habit. So that's why we want to make it easy, because we know people are not doing this because they don't care. So this was for me like a new insight. Okay, so it's really convenience, but they care about the environment. So how can we help them to make it easier?
You also told us about your plans for the next 5 years, but what's something in the immediate future? Can you give us any preview?
Well, we are still doing research on the reasons why people are still buying those bottles. So I think the assortment of the water taps for different kind of locations could be something to develop, but the strategy for the products are no excuses for single use. So we are not dreaming of creating, I don't know, Tupperwares or all kind of other products. The innovation will come as a solution for no excuse to buy single use. So we will stay in the same area.
I hope you will achieve your mission. Hope you will grow even bigger. Thanks a lot. Let's give her an applause. Thanks, Virginia.